feet was approximately 2.5 miles away from his body. It's all kinky and Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie and today we are back with another mukbang. Woo! I'm excited because today we are doing something I have never done before on this channel. I don't think I've ever done this in my entire freaking life, so I'm a little bit nervous. Here we have these are two, I didn't end up using all of it, 2 packs of spicier black bean nuclear noodles wrapped in cooked spicy kimchi, which is gonna be so good. And here we have a bunch of Spanish octopus cooked tentacles that we're gonna dip into this spicy gochujang sauce, and I'm so freaking nervous right now because I've never let's get to eating. I'm so
Oh my god.
I guess I'm gonna start with the smaller one. Okay, I'm gonna
Do you like octopus?
I don't love it.
I love it.
I mean, I guess we'll find out.
I used to love it, but this looks suspicious. Whoa. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It smells really intense.
It smells more intense, but doesn't. I don't know if it's because I'm literally drenching it in this spicy sauce, where I really only taste the spice. Kind of tastes like
octopus.
Little texture-y though. A lot of textures going on. He kept calling it testicles instead of tentacles. He kept going, so you're just gonna stick the testicle in your mouth? And I was like, did it last night, doing it this morning. I love being demonetized. Tentacles, these are like octopus tentacles.
Tentacles.
And then testicles, you know what those are. Okay, let's get a good bite of this. Oh gosh.
Oh my god. These are my favorite. These are my favorite.
Wow. I put in all 3 of the nuclear sauce. I don't know if I'm just like a bad biz, but like it's not that spicy anymore.
Wow, so good.
She says after 1 bite. 2 bites later, you zoom up on me crying. So today we're gonna be talking about times I done fucked up, okay? Because here's something you need to know. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I just love to F shit up, okay? I don't think I've had a day in my entire life where like shit went smoothly. Like anything that I do in some way, shape, or form. What's wrong? What'd you do? Did you drop an octopus?
No, drop a lot of hot sauce.
In some way, shape, or form, it gets messed up. And it's not because I'm not like a victim. I'm not blaming other people or the world. It's because of me. It's because of your girl, Stepanie Soo. So let me explain. If you're new here, I know you're going to be like, oh my gosh, she's so dramatic. I'm unsubscribing. Best you didn't even subscribe to begin with. I was once accused of trying to kill my entire family.
By who?
My family. My entire family.
Okay.
So what had happened was...
You almost killed me yesterday.
What did I do?
With the hair straightener.
Oh my god. I left the hair straightener on all day and I came home to a burning smell and I was like, oh my gosh, like, is our neighbor cooking again? Like, I kept telling him not to cook. He's not good at cooking. Will you go turn off the washer? I'm so sorry.
Okay. Spicy.
It's spicy. This sauce with these noodles is getting so spicy. I'm like, I need a break.
So good. Okay,
let me explain the whole killing of the family because I'm pretty sure the NSA is watching me right now. What's good? What's cracking? Hey! So every year for Thanksgiving, oh my god, Thanksgiving's right around the corner. I'm so excited. It's my favorite holiday because it's like the one holiday that's solely focused on the purpose of stuffing your face, like nothing else. Like Christmas, there's religion, there's all of this, birthdays, there's all of like, oh my god, you're so cool, like how was your year? I hope your next year is better, like hashtag blessed, another day, you know? But Thanksgiving, oh, I guess giving thanks.
Thanksgiving is also, what are you talking about? You're digging a bigger hole than you...
I love that I'm like, Thanksgiving is only about food. Well, that's how it went in my family family because we're super Asian. So like Thanksgiving isn't a real holiday to my family members. Because then, you know, it's just like a day where you get together and you eat to-go catered Korean kimbap. And I did not like this, okay? I was always jealous of all my white friends who would like post pictures of a freaking roast turkey, which I'm sure was not like the most tasty thing compared to like eating like fried shrimp tempura like I was eating, because roast turkey is healthy. So I would just be so jealous that one time I decided,
wow, these noodles are so good. I almost wish there's more.
Noodles, right? The noodles are amazing. We would always go to my Imo's house to celebrate, and she would always cater a bunch of Korean food. Now, over the years, I started bringing more American traditions and penetrating her home.
To your family?
Yes, so everybody would show up with like Korean pears, Korean apples, freaking toilet paper, because that's what you do at family gatherings in Asia. You bring all this fruit and paper towels, and it's like, oh my god, I love it, right? But then I would bring like mac and cheese. I would slowly start bringing stuffing, which stuffing in Asian culture, stuffing in an Asian old Korean ajuma's mouth is like an explosion of flavors. They don't get it. They don't understand it. My mom took like her 5 years to understand the concept of stuffing. She's like, so it's soaked bread that tastes really strong of herbs. And like essentially it's like a crouton, yes. So then I would just keep penetrating, and then sweet potato casserole, and I would just keep on doing it every year till I was like, you know what? Enough is enough. Everyone is invited to my home that my mother pays for, and I am going to cook up a turkey, the biggest turkey I can find at the market. You guys are all gonna bring only American stuff. I said that in the invite. Only American stuff. Don't be trying to come in here with no freaking kimchi jjigae bis or kimchi pancakes. I'm kicking you out.
That's so cute.
Yeah. So I made everybody know. And I told my cousins, because I was like, you know what? It's up to us. We are the future. So I told them, you better bring something. It better be American.
You know, I have the same thing. Thanksgiving for us, just Chinese food. Seafood, Chinese food, same thing. Crab, the same old stuff.
Yeah.
And then I start getting invited to friends' house too. To their house. Oh my god. Those hams. I was like, oh my god, I'm missing out.
I always have to cook ham for this one.
Really? Yeah.
You love ham.
Yeah, because I've never had it for the first, 18,
That's true.
19, 20 years. And then when I discovered it, I was like, oh my god. You're aggressive, Peter. So, yeah.
It's so true. You want what you can't have.
Yeah. And then the Black Friday shopping afterwards.
Yes, but that's why you eat so much, because you're like, I need energy to knock down other aggressive shoppers.
But then Black Friday is no longer that exciting anymore, right?
No.
Because it's all about online now, right?
And then like Black Friday, I guess like all the stores are competing. So like a week before Thanksgiving, they're like pre-Black Friday sale. And then even after Black Friday, they have like online Black Friday sales. So it's like I don't feel the courage to go out and brace the battle. There's no point.
Yeah.
And I heard the discounts, conspiracy theory. I heard that retailers prep for Black Friday and they'll sell like not as high quality items. Marked down. So like you think that you're getting a regular schmegular polo shirt for sale, but the truth is it's not up to par for a regular polo shirt. So you're paying like what you would actually pay for that quality.
That's what they say about the outlets. It's actually cheap stuff. It's not a discount.
Yeah, just with their names on it.
No wonder everything feels much cheaper in the outlet.
Yeah,
I'm
it does.
Really? That makes sense. Whew.
It's so spicy. I don't know what to do. So I invite them all over. And here's how crazy I am. I brined my turkey. Do you know what turkey brining is? You get this big ass bucket.
Yeah.
First of all, my turkey is like 16 pounds. Get this big ass bucket. fill it with salt water and all this other shit. And then you throw the turkey in there, you spank the shit out of it, and you say goodnight, and you let it sit there. Some people let it sit for days, but I wasn't ready to go balls deep into Thanksgiving like that yet. So I brine it, I get it ready, I'm smacking it around, I'm stuffing the shit out of it, I'm tying its legs, it's all kinky and shit, okay? And I'm ready to turn on the oven. It says preheat the oven. So I preheat the oven, I'm doing other stuff, I'm getting my pie crust ready. I'm doing so many things. I was like a little freaking Martha Stewart in the kitchen. Family starts coming in. I timed it so that the turkey should go in because Koreans, we love to talk. We don't just sit and eat. It's a bunch of talking. It's a bunch of like, do you have a boyfriend? Oh, what's your GPA? Oh, how's church? It's all of that shit. So I like timed it. I'm guessing maybe 2 hours for talking, 1 hour for the grandma to talk about some nonsense, and then we're going to sit down and start eating. So I preheat it, people start coming in, the oven dings, and I'm about to put the turkey in when my mom comes in and she goes, what's that smell? And I say, what do you mean, what's that smell? It's the smell of a delicious, thankful day. And I look at her and she goes, no, it's not. What are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And she's like, you don't smell it? And I'm like, no, not really.
You burned it?
Opens the oven. Now, my mother is a very Asian woman. Asians already know where this is going.
Oh my god.
My mom stored her plastic Tupperware in the oven. Opened the oven. Fumes just spread all over the house. She quickly closes it, shuts it off. There's like melted plastic, like the lids completely melted, and now they're like stuck at the bottom of the oven.
So you destroyed the oven.
Yeah, and it smelled so bad that we all had to leave all the windows open, hope that no one comes and robs our house on Thanksgiving, go to an aunt's house. Literally, everyone had to bring like all their trays back into the car, pack that shit up, go to my aunt's house, and the entire Thanksgiving I shut up and ate freaking Korean food. I was on the side eating my kimchi pancake, like, couldn't say nothing.
That would totally happen to you. How old were you?
High school.
Wow.
I tried really hard.
Were your mom mad at you? Yeah.
But
Did you have to buy a new oven? Really? You can clean that up? All the chemicals and stuff? It's all melted?
Well, we never used the oven really much after. But we learned a lesson. My mom only stores pots and pans now in the oven. No more plastic, just in case. It's crazy. Yeah. So that was the time I was accused of trying to kill my family. On Thanksgiving of all days. Whew. Now let me tell you. I like to host dinner parties. I used to love it. That shit was my jam. I used to love being the hostess with the mostest, but I ain't got shit, so it was really uncomfortable. But I tried. At one point, I really wanted to be like that girl. Like, I wanted to be like a house girl. A house girl? That makes no sense. Like, I wanted to be someone who knows how to, like, make cookies from scratch. It just didn't work because you do need some sort of skill for that, and I didn't have any. So, essentially, I learned from my mistakes.
Wow, spicy. It's gotta be one of my favorite things ever.
Really? So, I am also someone, not anymore. I don't know what happened to me. I let myself go. But back in the day, I used to love dressing up. Like, I used to love making everybody dress up with me. Like, my idea, like, I was so brainwashed by my own damn self that I wanted my Korean family to be a fancy white family. So, like, even for Thanksgiving, I made them bring all American food when really they just want freaking japchae and kimchi. But I'm like, no, you gotta bring American food. And there'd be other times where I'd host dinner parties and I would have a dress code for my family. And the dress code cannot include flowery gauchos. Okay, I don't want my aunts rolling up in there with those big wide-legged pajama pants with flowers on them. And like a blouse, I wanted them to roll up in like cocktail dresses, you know? Like, I wanted it to be really cute.
Church dress, church suits. You have to wear suits, right? To church?
Depends on the church, not the church we went to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the church we went to was as long as you don't wear jeans, you're okay.
Really?
Yeah. But then even then, everyone would wear jeans. So I was like, okay, don't dress like a 50-year-old Korean ajumma. So of course, me being the hostess that night, because it was at my mom's house that she paid for, but I'm hosting a party for all our family. I took like 3 hours to get ready. Yes, I did best. Okay, it like took 3 hours. Nowadays, it's like 30 to 45 minutes max. And that's like a damn, I tried today.
It's a long time.
Yeah, so I took 3 hours to get ready, listening to music, channeling my inner Audrey Hepburn, like really being extra AF. My mom had all the food catered. So really the only work for me to do is to set the table. So I got these beautiful like centerpieces, flowers, fresh flowers. I got the name cards. Who the hell gets name cards for a family dinner? Okay, I got all of that shit. I got like that chalk cheese board to write like, ooh, this is Gouda.
You think
this
people
is
gonna get
cheddar.
confused where they see?
Yeah. I was stressed, okay? I gotta put my grandma away from my other grandma because they like to fight. So it's like, it's a complicated thing. So I spent 3 hours getting ready. I'm about to set the table when I decide, spur of the moment, Stephanie's so spontaneous, we get it. I decide that I need to pick out my mom's fine silverware. So my mom like loves collecting plates. My mom doesn't cook, if you guys know me. She doesn't cook, but she has so many nice plates.
Way too many.
So many. And she has a display thing. She literally has this lighted display cabinet thing where she'll post her expensive like plates and shit.
That's what I don't get.
Yeah.
Like when someone has so many, like when I saw it, I was like, wow. When are you gonna use this set?
Yeah.
On Thanksgiving? What about that set? Christmas? What about the other 20 sets? Like when are you ever gonna have time to use all of them?
And they're full sets.
Yeah. They all come with 3 plates, 2 bowls.
And that's like per person.
Yeah.
Not just in one set. I'm like, I'm gonna pull out her fancy silverware. You know those shit that comes in boxes and it's like styrofoam and you got the spoons, you got the knives, you got like all sorts of things. You don't even know why the spoons are different shapes and different lengths, but you got them all. So I'm like,
you know, when rich people eat, you have to, go all work your way in. You start with the outside pair, and then the next course you use the inside one, and then moving in, and then finally you take the little spoons for dessert.
it's crazy.
So busy.
I would have so much anxiety. I'm the type of nasty bitch. I use my salad fork for my steak. I use everything. I use my butter knife to cut my steak. Ooh. I try to use my butter knife to cut my steak till the waiter's like, do you want a knife? And I'm like,
we can use
this
these?
ain't a knife.
Wooden fork?
That's one of my biggest fears of like eating with rich people.
What?
I don't know what utensil
etiquette?
to use.
Yeah. It's complex. And then the way you display the forks, cross over, separate them, pull it one side, angle at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock sounds like time to eat, best. So, pull out all of her expensive silverware. And I said, not today. Today we ain't using the everyday bull set. We're using the fancy set. But they're all kind of dusty, and I want to look good because I'm the hostess.
Yeah.
So I put all the spoons. Start with spoons. Put all the spoons at the bottom of the sink. Okay? And I'm like getting ready to wash.
Yeah.
Turn on the water. Did you know?
What?
Did you know, because I didn't know this, did you know that spoons mixed with the water stream going straight down,
Yeah.
it reflects in and out like a freaking water park? Because I put all the spoons, and so I laid out all the spoons. Even sometimes when I'm doing the dishes regularly, spoons will F you up. And you'll just get splashed. So what does one person do when they get splashed? You don't turn the water off. No, that's not what Stephanie does. I turn the faucet like this. Another spoon, more spray from a different direction.
This doesn't happen to you anymore?
No.
Oh.
Well, it happens to me like one at a time, but like never like 20 spoons in a fucking row. So I'm drenched in water. The guests are approaching. I run upstairs to fix my face. My hair is wet. And in Atlanta, it's freaking humid. So when my hair gets wet, it gets frizzy. So I'm coming down looking like a lioness, but not a sexy one, like literally a lion. And that's the story of why I ruin everything. It's just, it's been a rough couple of years, like 22. Is that how old I am? Yeah, it's been a rough couple of 22 years.
I don't think it's a spoon. Maybe it's a spoon. Did I lock the dogs out? Oh no, they're here. So
where's
quiet.
the other one?
I don't know.
The other one's gone. I'm telling you, it's the spoons. But anyways, that was all foreplay.
Spicy.
Okay, I'm gonna go on and delve into the story of a man named Brad. Now, Brad lives a very good life, okay? Has a good job, is married, his wife is a vet, and because his wife is a vet, they adopt a bunch of stray cats. They've got 5 cats, okay? He lives an awesome life.
Okay.
Now, one day, he's browsing the internet, and then he decides, I'm going to become a member for this group that talks about magic mushrooms. I'm talking enoki, okay? I'm not talking oyster mushrooms. I'm literally talking magical mushrooms. So you get the idea.
Talking about drugs?
I'm talking about drugs.
Okay.
I'm talking about drugs. So he's like, oh my God, I have an idea. I haven't done any shrooms or nothing like that in forever. I have been a sober human being for one too many years, and I am going to try and grow my own mushroom. Magical one. So he starts this process. Now, it's a 3 and 4 month long process. And you're probably wondering, why would you spend so much time when you could easily, hit someone up for one? Well, not easily. Very difficult, okay? Listen here, little kids, it's impossible. You cannot get your hands on one. Go to Whole Foods if you want some mushrooms. So then he, instead of hitting someone up, he starts growing it for 3-4 months. And he thought that during this time, watching it grow from a little seed to this big sprout that he will consume, that it would be a spiritual journey for him.
Yeah.
Come to find out, it was not. So one night, his wife goes to sleep really early. His mushroom is pretty much full grown. It's an adult at this point. And he's on this online chat room of the same people who talk about growing their own mushrooms. He's talking about the progress. Chilling with his cats. When he has the spur of the moment idea, he goes, you know what? I'm gonna try my mushroom tonight. Fuck it.
Do you cook it? Do you put on your ramen? What do you do?
Truffles.
You just pick it up and eat it?
He smoothied it.
Oh, he smoothied it?
Smart, huh?
Sounds kind of good.
Yeah. So then he goes onto the board, and he didn't have a scale at the time. So he's like, okay, he takes a picture, sends it to the group chat online, and they're like, no, you need to cut that dose in half. That's way too many mushrooms, okay? You're going to be mushroomed out for life.
Yeah.
So then he cuts the dose in half. I'm going to go make this smoothie, hit the showers, and I'm going to let you guys know when the fun begins. So then he gets excited, makes a smoothie, drinks that shit, and he's like, his wife is asleep, doesn't know what's going on, just calmly in the bedroom thinking like, my life is so great. I'm a vet, I have a husband, and 5 cats. But downstairs, he's just doing shrooms.
Wait, she doesn't
smoothie.
know that he's growing?
I think she knows, but I think she didn't know he was gonna take it on a random Tuesday night,
Oh, or maybe she doesn't know they are magic shrooms.
Yeah. He's like, wow.
She's like, oh wow, you're so nice.
Yeah.
You're making mushrooms for the
We
family?
love a produce. I tried to start a lettuce. Did you know? You were there for my lettuce business. I wanted to start a lettuce business, and I was going to call it Let Us Eat with a Jesus holding lettuce leaves. It went to shit because I spent way too much money trying to keep my lettuce alive. It would have been like $20 a piece of lettuce. So then he's like, okay, it's off to the races. He gets in the shower. He's washing his hair. He's like, man, feel good, right? And then slowly, he said he could physically feel the consciousness leaving his body. And he was literally trying to hold its hand. He was like, no, Brad, come back. In the shower, alone, like this. Hold my hand, come back in, come back in, right? And then suddenly, he felt like it went back into his body. And he was like, mushrooms ain't got nothing on me. Okay, I got a strong mind. Okay, that's what he's doing in the shower. And then he thinks that he's okay. He's gonna have a fun little trip. When he turns off the shower water and he looks down at his feet, and this is the moment he knew that it was not gonna be okay. He looked down.
His feet are gone.
His feet, he said it was approximately 2.5 miles away from his body. That's how long and tall his legs were. So he looks down and he's like, that's new, okay? I'm a supermodel. So then he gets out the shower and he showered in the basement shower. So it's a finished basement. It's not like a creepy basement. He finished showering, gets out in the basement, and he's heading upstairs. He showered in the basement shower because he didn't want to wake his wife up. So he showers, heading up the stairs, and then there's a door that leads into the kitchen, and you close the basement door. So as he's heading up, one of his black cat runs down the stairs. So then all of a sudden, instead of thinking what any logical human being would think, because this is on drugs, he goes, I can't leave the door open. I gotta go get that cat.
Wait, the cat ran outside?
Downstairs into the basement.
Oh.
So any normal person...
just leave it.
And leave the basement door open if it wants to come back up. But he's like, can't leave it in the basement. But if I close the door, it's going to be stuck in the basement without any friends.
Wow.
Right? So he's like, man. So he starts making his way downtown. And he says, objects are starting to move, okay? He's on a really good trip. Objects are moving. He goes downstairs, picks up the cat. He's got a cat like this.
No, it's not a cat.
It's a cat.
It is a cat. Okay.
So he's walking up the stairs, okay? Once he gets to the top of the stairs, puts the black cat down. Like I said, he's got 5 cats, right? The brown cat runs downstairs into the basement. So he's like, oh my God, I can't leave the cat. How am I gonna bring the black cat out, but not the brown one? So then instead of closing the door like a normal person would, he leaves it wide open, goes back downstairs, picks up the brown cat like this, and then walks halfway up the stairs when the black cat comes halfway down the stairs. So then he's like, oh, got it, good. So then he picks up the black cat like this. So this guy is tripping on mushrooms with 2 cats under his arms, walking up the rest of the stairs. He gets to the top, puts the cats down, and at this point, the other 3 cats came and looked at the door because they want to see what's going on. The minute he puts them down, he said it was like they all planned this. They were waiting for him to trip on some mushrooms. They all run down into the basement. So then he's like, oh my God. My wife's gonna kill me.
I only have 2 arms?
Yeah.
How do I hold 5 cats?
So then he's like, you know what? Okay, Brad, calm down. I know the kitchen is moving, the floor is water, but you need to think logically right now. You need to think for yourself. Here's the plan. Plan A. It's bulletproof. It's solid. There's no way it's not gonna work. You're gonna go downstairs and grab each cat and bring them up. Okay? Sounds easy. What could go wrong? So he goes downstairs, picks up a cat, puts it up. Goes downstairs, picks up a cat, puts it up. He has 2 cats up there, but for some reason, he can't do math anymore, and he doesn't know how many cats are left downstairs. So he starts freaking out, and he's like, oh my God, how many cats do I have left? How many more trips do I have? Because I'm out of energy. He said that time at this point was warping, so what was taking about 5 minutes felt like it had been about 26 hours. He felt like this was a mission for SpaceX. Okay, it wasn't something for just a good old guy named Brad. So he started freaking out. He's like, man, there's so many cats. So then he goes back downstairs, and he picks up a cat and brings it back up. But then suddenly, there's no cats upstairs. You want to know why? Because he didn't close the door in between cats. So he left the door wide open. So they all ran back downstairs again. While he was looking for the other cat, while he was downstairs, all the other ones came down the stairs. So he realizes this, and he's like, oh man, plan A sucked. We gotta do better for plan B, okay? So he sits and he goes, idea. Instead of counting, because as of right now, I do not have the ability to count right now. On mushrooms, I have lost all ability to count to 5. I am going to say all of their names because cats have names. So I'm going to say like, oh, here's Mango, here's Tiger. And then once I've reached my entire family of 5 cats, I know the work is done, right? So then he goes up with the black cat is named like Lychee. Throws Lychee up, goes back downstairs, gets the brown one, goes upstairs. It's called Sammy, lets it out. He has 2 cats upstairs, right? He goes halfway down the stairs and he goes, damn it, how many cats are upstairs? So then he goes back up the stairs, opens the door, and he's like, how many cats is that? And he can't find them anymore, right? So he's like, damn it. Okay, here's a better plan. I'm gonna go downstairs, and however many cats I got left is how many cats I got upstairs. You know, I just subtract and shit, okay? So then he makes his way downstairs. There's no cats. So he's like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. What happened to all the cats? All the cats are gone. The cats are gone. How did they get outside? How did they get outside? Oh my God. The minute that my cats disappear, my wife is divorced. I might as well just pack my shit today and take my mushrooms with me because this is over. This relationship is over if I lose the cats tonight. So he starts freaking out, and he goes, did I leave some door open? Did I leave the basement door? And then he's like, the door. I didn't close the door. So then he rushes upstairs to the kitchen, the basement door leading into the kitchen, and he realizes that it's open.
What's open?
The door from the basement to the kitchen is open. So he left that one open. So then all the cats are there, right? So then he's like, oh my God, my cats. I don't have to pack my shit. I don't need a divorce. I don't have to split my assets. Who gets the house? We don't know. And he starts kissing the cats. And he said the cats didn't like it because at this point he was too busy transporting them. Cats get mad about shit like that. So the cats are like not enjoying his kisses. He starts kissing them. And suddenly he realizes that he's only got 1 cat. All the cats had gone back downstairs into the basement. Because he left the damn door open. Now, he said at this point, he's literally losing his mother freaking marbles, okay? There's nothing else that he can do. The only reasonable thing that he can do at this point, it's about 2 in the morning. He's so busy. Right now, he's on his knees next to his couch in the living room upstairs, about to cry. He said he's about to lose his shit because he can't do this. He can't process this. He is literally hurting and collecting his cats, and they won't listen. So he's like, I need to wake up the goddess of the felines. I need to wake my wife up. I need her to tame these bitches so that I could just crawl into a corner and go to sleep. So his idea was to calmly go upstairs and say, hey, honey, I don't know what's going on, but the cats are downstairs. Can you help me?
Yeah.
Right? But what had happened was, as he keeps going up the stairs into the 2nd floor, he's like having PTSD of all the times he went up and down the basement stairs. So every stomp up the stairs, he just gets more and more panicked and more mentally disturbed until he bursts into their bedroom, slams the door, hops onto the bed, and said, babe, I'm on mushrooms. We got 5 cats, but I can only count to 4 right now. So then his wife wakes up, and then she's like, what are you talking about? And then he goes, I can only count to 4. Do you hear me? I can only count to 4 right now. So then she's like, where are the cats? Where are the cats? So then he takes her downstairs. He holds her hand, brings her in front of the basement door, and the stairs are lit. And he just looks at her, and she looks at him like, what? And then he goes, throw it down there. And she looks at him like really concerned. And then he's like, yeah, I knew you'd be worried about the cats. Good thing I woke you up, huh? She looks at him and goes, well, go get him. So he's like, at this point, he's mentally on the edge of breaking. He said he's never been tried as a man of like the 30 years of living he's done. He's never been pushed to this limit mentally. So he looks at his wife, and then she goes. So he's like, okay, you know what? It's one thing to lose the cats. My wife looks pissed. I'm not tripping so hard that I don't realize that she looks pissed. So he goes downstairs, okay? And then she's like, honey, I can't count. So then she sits at the kitchen table like this, sleepy as fuck, because she just got woken up. Brings the cat up, and she goes, 1. Then he brings up another one. 2. And he said the way that she was saying these numbers made him feel so demeaned, so less of a man, that he starts to get emotional. By the 3rd cat, he's exhausted, he's emotionally traumatized, and he's crying and like as he like making those lip noises as he gets up the damn stairs, right? So the counts to 5. All the cats are upstairs. His wife goes upstairs. to go back to sleep.
And then he left the door open.
And the cats run downstairs. And that was his story of why he never does mushrooms again, I think. I don't know if he does
So
it again.
did he spend all night just transporting the cats?
Yeah. Herding cats up and down the stairs.
Dude, when you say like you woke up the wife, like since we've been talking about so many scary stories, like literally like they're in front of the door and then they look at each other and the wife look at him and be like, babe, we don't have a basement.
Oh! Or like, babe, we don't have cats. Like, where are you?
Oh my god. Oh man. The wife is such a troll. The wife is like, okay, done, bye.
Go get him.
Oh shit.
What would you do if I woke you up in the middle of the night? The dogs are gone.
I don't know.
I feel like you would do the same thing. You wouldn't help me. You would sit there like, okay.
When people are on drugs, they're so weird.
But I love it.
Honey.
Oh, I hate it so much. Yeah, people on drugs, it's like a weird experience to be around them.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Because like, I feel like your brain turns to like oatmeal. And like, there's nothing you can say to them that will help them make sense of reality.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a crazy thing. I'm glad I gave it up. Ha ha. Moral of the story. Don't do drugs. Ha ha. Ha ha.
Don't have 5 cats. Stop at 2.
We actually want a third dog because we got a white cream dog, and then we've got a black/brindle dog. So the only other Frenchie, well, actually, there's 2 more Frenchies we could add: a blue one, which is like a gray color, or a brown one. But we want a brown
black
one.
and white one.
Oh yeah, the pied ones. Ooh,
Well, there's other ones now. There's like tiger stripe one.
that's
There's
true.
all those different
Yeah.
ones.
But we thought it'd be cute to have black, white, and brown. So I was like, let's get another one. But I feel like when you got 2 dogs, you're like, oh, you have 2 dogs.
Yeah.
But when you got 3 dogs,
Yeah.
oh, you have 3 dogs.
Yeah, when I didn't have a dog, I think it's ridiculous when someone can have 3 dogs, 4 dogs.
Like one is like, aw,
Yeah.
cute. But like, what does it do when you're at work?
Yeah.
But then when you have 2, it's like, oh, you got 2 dogs. 3 is like,
That person is like a dog slave.
that person, like, you probably can't go over. They're probably only talking about their dogs. 90% of their phone pictures are dogs. And it's just like, you can't really hang out with them. So we're still in the market for looking for friends. So we can't really do that to ourselves. That's like friend annihilation right there. That's going to be it for today's vlog. That's not a vlog. Damn it. Am I on drugs? That's going to be it for today's mukbang. Hit this button to subscribe. 1 subscribe is 1 extra dog. Hello. No, but seriously, one of our dogs is missing.
Basement. Basement.
Damn it. Dun, dun, dun. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Bye.